What were the expectations? Do you know much about the new school that you were going to go to?
No expectations. I didn't know that it was an Asian school. All I heard was the academic side, which Alex explained. It was a good school, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, sweet.
Yeah.
And when I got there, it was so crazy because I've never seen so much Asians before in my life.
Yeah.
That it's ironic that even though being Asian, I felt so outside it because I felt like I was super white at the time. I was super Australian, you know.
That's exactly how I felt. It's so out of place, right? Like it's weird. Yeah.
So Alex got her like large girl group of friends, and that kind of like saw her through the rest of it. What did you sort of rely on to fit in?
I was chilling around with AFAM.
Right.
Yeah. I was chilling with AFAM first, and then he introduced me to his friends, which still then felt really, really awkward being around Asians. But, I mean, new dude and new school, I really had no choice, so I had to try to fit in.
AFAM being my brother, so his cousin.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I don't know if I've ever said this, but when I went to McGregor, I did actually hang out with all these girls at the start. I actually hung out with my brother, AFAM, as well.
Everyone knows that.
I was hanging out with Anthony and his friends and our family friend, like Yui, because he was also there.
Yeah,
he was in your grade.
He didn't stay for long. He only stayed there for a year.
Yeah, but like I think for me, it was just gravitating towards people that you know, and it was safe.
Yeah, just familiarity.
Yeah, so for you, sounds like it was the same.
Yeah, that was the first day, I remember. Yeah. Then eventually, funny enough, even then, I wanted to make friends on my own. I was trying to find white guys. I wasn't trying to find Asians.
Interesting.
You know? Just because I felt like, I don't know, I felt like I was white. Like I wanted some familiarity, right? But yeah, even then, that there wasn't any white dudes. So eventually, I had to make some friends in clan. Yeah.
So paint everyone a picture of Richard at 15. So obviously, I play a few sports with you guys, and you and William pretty athletic.
Yeah.
Very capable guys. Were you into sports back then? What sort of things were you into?
I played tennis growing up. I played a lot of tennis, almost 3 times a week.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then during Park Ridge days, I played a lot of footy and soccer. I both those sports a lot. Before I moved, and I stopped all the I stopped everything really when I moved to McGregor.
Yeah.
Everything I knew from that Park Ridge life was out the window.
Thanks, Alex.
My life completely changed.
15-year-old Alex, so stupid.
I reckon if I stayed as well, I would have been a good tennis player. I stuck around.
Oh, God.
And that's what William keeps saying that. It's like, if you stuck around, you could have been someone, man. I'm like, whatever.
But why did
cost the family millions?
I know, but why did your mom stop you from playing tennis?
It wasn't a matter of her stopping me. It was just so far to travel back because my club that I played at was at Park Ridge.
You didn't want to play at a different
And it was like 35-minute drive every time. We're not doing that.
But did you want to play for a different club? Because they had tennis at
We did. I
McGregor.
did try, but then
It just wasn't the same.
I just couldn't fit in. It was just, being an Asian trying to fit in, it was...
My bad.
I already had established a group of friends because the people at the tennis club at Park Ridge, they also went to Park Ridge. So I already had some level of connection there.